Let me, on behalf of the Honorable Minister of State and the FCT management, thank the Area Council Chairman of Bwari, the Traditional Council, and all the good people of Bwari for coming out en masse to receive us here today. Bwari is an important area council as far as FCT is concerned. Let me bring felicitations and greetings from His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Nigeria, who this morning has instructed me that everything that Bwari Area Council requests should be given to you. And therefore, all your requests of the abandoned projects, which was initially to be carried out by the FCDA, I can assure you, by the directive of Mr. President, go home and sleep with your two eyes closed. Those projects must be started again. I can assure you that. Let me also say that part of insecurity is because of lack of basic infrastructure. When you don't have access to roads, it makes it difficult for even security agencies to carry out their jobs very well. If today you hear that there's a crisis in the neighboring communities here, how would the police and other security agencies go in when there's no access road? So, Mr. Chairman, I thank you for nominating this road. You remember that when I invited all the area council chairmen, I told you that Mr. Perez said I should ask you to nominate one road of not less than 5 kilometers. And you did. And so, Mr. President has to submit the supplementary budget, and which was approved by the National Assembly. And that is why today we are here to flag off this road. Yesterday, we were in Gwagwalada. Today, we are in Bwari. On Monday, God willing, we'll be in Kuje. It's important for us to know that while we are fighting insecurity, we must also provide other basic infrastructure. The traditional rulers have said that Bwari is the food basket of FCT. Well, I don't want to argue about that. Because if you go to Kuje, they will say they are the food basket. But what is important to me, that all the area councils are very, very important. They are all farmers, agricultural based. And so if you don't provide access road, how will they bring their produce to the market? How will we, who are in the city, even have opportunity to buy this for our own households? So it's important that these roads are done. And you see, like I say, FCT is not only the city. No, time has come. Like Mr. President has said, in his renewed hope agenda, most of the communities have lost hope. But he said no, he should not lose hope. With his administration, he's going to touch all the rural areas. And that's what we are doing today. By the time this administration ends, as I speak to you, all the area councils, apart from the one we are flagging up today, this year will have two more roads as we are going to go on. So, in essence, in this year, each area council will be having 3 roads, which has never happened since the creation of FCT as the Federal Capital Territory. And that is why we want to change the narrative. And this will reduce the rural-urban migration. When these roads are done, other facilities or infrastructure are being provided. What is their business of going to stay in the city. Within how many minutes you'll be in the city and come back home? But I thank you very much. And for the contractors, of course, you have to employ the youths of this area so they can be fully engaged. The youths here include male and female who are willing to work. Give them work so that they'll be able to fend for their families. They'll be able to pay their children's school fees. Because job creation is one priority of Mr. President's Renewed Hope agenda. I will imagine how many people will work here. You will imagine how many people will supply other things as construction is going on. But let me appeal to our youth. Take this project as your own project. Let me please plead with traditional rulers. Take this project as your own project. When you take the project as your project, you are encouraging government to come back to you. Because for me, any community that supports government project is entitled for another project. Because when you own up government project, government believes that you are happy. Government believes that you are part of them, and government will be encouraged to provide other infrastructure. So I thank all of you. And the contractor, let me say, like I said yesterday, I'm not going to be involved in the award of any contract when we don't have money. And that is why, as I came on board, I tried to discourage directors. Stop this idea of putting projects when you don't have the money. It doesn't make sense. The greatest 419 you do to community people is that you come and flag off a project, in the next 1 month, you don't see any contractor again. That's the highest 419. We will not be involved in that. We will not be involved in that. So as I start a project, that project must be completed. I'm not going to do a project that will last more than 1 year. I will not be a party to that. I will not be a party to that. A project that will cost you 6 billion naira, then you go and put in the budget 300 million naira. Are you willing to complete that project then? Certainly not. Certainly not. So we are going to change the narrative. We are going to change the way people used to do things before. We are going to do something that people will have direct impact, benefit. Like the chairman said, abandoned projects of FCDA. That is not going to happen under the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It will not happen. Particularly as it relates to the Federal Capital Territory. We will not allow that. So just go home and rest, Mr. Contractor, that your money will be paid. I'm not going to, and I have told the civil servants, luckily the most director is here. This will not be a period where you bring bureaucracy to what you are doing. They meet a file to you to pay contractors. The file will stay in your office 2 weeks. Will be on to you. That will make anything that will not make this project to go on well. Because you become enemy to the people. So take it seriously that when the files come to you, do what you immediately and see the payments of contractors are being processed and paid to them. Because when you keep the files, you suffer the project. And who will suffer? The communities will suffer. I'm not going to tolerate that. I'm not going to do what? Tolerate that. And anybody who sabotages our efforts will also be sabotaged. So have it at the back of your mind. And let me tell the people of Bwari, we promise you that we'll do everything humanly possible to fight insecurity, and we are doing that. To the glory of God, we are not saying that it's all over. We'll continue to put in our efforts. With encouragement of Mr. President, we are determined. We are determined. Whether the criminals are here, whether they are not here, whether their relatives are here, go and tell them that I said, be ready. Go and tell them to be what? Ready. If you're an informant, go and be ready. The time for you to go has come. We will do everything possible to make sure you will not sleep. Do you understand me? Anywhere you are, we will come to you. We have all it takes to fight you back now. We have all it takes to fight you back. Yes, you may have succeeded yesterday. Yes, you may have succeeded today, but tomorrow you will not succeed. And when we catch you, forget it. You know what I mean by forget it? When we catch you, do what? Forget it. Gone are the days where you will go back to say that they release you. Nobody will release you. You will go and meet your people where they are supposed to be. So be ready. We're going to take the fight to you. All we need is be calm. Be patient. You will see the result will come out. So I thank all of you. On this note, let me invite the representative of the Chamber of Area Council, the Honorable Minister of State, the Chairman of the Area Council, and our leaders to join us as a flag of this 7.2 kilometer road to the glory of God. Thank you, and God bless you.